I was wrong. It turns out that I actually have wide feet. So, a little background story time for you. Around 6, 7 years ago, I was having some foot issues. We won't go into the details. And I had my feet professionally measured at the time. And I was told that I had a regular width foot. Since then, that's the information that I have just been going with. However, recently, I just put a video up on it. I ordered the Imotana custom fit football boots, and when you're doing that, you use a 3D scan that you generate from your phone to give you length and width measurements of your feet. So I saw these, and combined with my experience in the New Balance Furon V8 Elite, I was a little bit like, that seems kind of wide. So I did a little bit of digging. I went and I found as many wide fit size charts as I possibly could. Companies that make insoles or shoes that actually give widths for their wide fit, which isn't always the case. It's difficult to actually work out if you have a wide foot or not, because that information isn't particularly readily available, particularly within football boots. You can go and buy New Balance wide fit boots, but they don't give you exact widths for your size. It's not like, oh, the length is 26 centimeters, the width is going to be this, to give you an idea of if you have a wide foot. So I did some digging, and it turns out that every single company I could come across that had a wide fitting size chart, I fell into that wide foot category. So what does this actually mean? It means that there is an absolute ton of you out there that are constantly asking what are the best boots for wide feet, and I always include that particular section in my reviews. So the first thing it means is that I can now give you absolutely amazing, spot-on recommendations for boots that suit wide feet. So you've got that to look forward to. If you've watched some of my previous reviews, you now can get a little bit of a better understanding of my width recommendation. So if I've said I think a boot is good for wide feet, you know it pretty much is really good for wide feet, because I'm basing that on my experience in the boot with a normal width foot, and I'm thinking, okay, this fits fine, and I think you would get a wider foot than mine into this. And I already had a wide foot. So if I've said it's got good for wide feet, you know that it is probably very good for wide feet. So going forward, we'll of course be addressing that in all of the reviews, and I've also got a video coming quite soon, which I'll link at the end of this one, showing you exactly how to get the perfect length and width measurement of your foot, so you can go ahead, use some of those size charts that I have shown you and compare it to exactly what you're getting in boots, so that you always get the perfect size boots. So with that in mind, let's use this as an opportunity. If you have a pair of boots that you want to know if they're good for wide feet or not, then let me know down in the comments to give me an opportunity to reply to you. And if I haven't already reviewed that boot, something I can maybe consider reviewing. And it also means that you should click this video right here when it's available to get that video on how to size your feet perfectly. If it's not there yet, click that button there and get subscribed. If you do want to support the channel, also consider being a member. I love all my members. You're amazing. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and all the links and information will be down in the top pinned comment and description.